when we were supposed to have the debate with Ali Muhammad messaged me personally and told me, you know what? We can make more money if we do the lecture in New York at National Black Theater. He told me this personally. We can make more money if we do the debate at National Black Theater. Because, you know, your venue only holds 500. So why would I come up there to do a lecture for a venue of 500 when we can do it at National Black Theater and then split the door? Right? Isn't that the same stuff that we've been telling you that these people are about? All they're about is robbing their people. They're no different than Michael Jordan saying 200 for sneakers. They're not no different. It's the exact same thing. Only thing is that those people claim that they're conscious. And they're robbing their people. They have their minds between their legs, and they're effing people's minds up while they're going in their pockets stealing all their little finance. That we already know that the people don't even have finance. So, as far as Ali Muhammad's concerned, after today, me personally, like, nobody better not bring this Dirty Moore's name up to me. Bring no videos to me. Don't bring his books, stuff that he said, or whatever like that to me. Because I'm going to cuss you out and tell you to go about your business.
Word.
Because I have a track record of not messing with Dirty Moors. I'm not worried about no freaking colonists. I deal with colonists every goddamn day, and they honor the fucking Moors. I don't have no problem with them. My problem is these freaking people who are playing around with these people's birthrights. And nobody who has a thinking mind is going to sit back and endorse, or like Brother Amazight said, co-sign their bull anymore. Anybody out there co-signing these people's bull, you're no different than them. Anybody out there, anybody says that they're more, and you're posting some meta world peace and polite on the Breakfast Club, go F yourself. Posting Ali Muhammad stuff, go F yourself. You're not standing up and challenging these people who are disrespecting people's birthright by continuing to play this game that they're something that they're not, go F yourself.
Indeed,
because,
indeed.
Like, we can't. It can't continue. You know what I mean? Forget begging friends from Moors. That needs to stop. We already put it on the record that these people are dirty Moors. It's on the record. You know what I mean? As soon as they come up and they start talking about, oh, Noble Drew Ali said no profanity in the lightest form. Well, I got explicitives for them, just to show them that Noble Drew Ali's down with cussing these people out. Because they're supposed to turn their pheasant, turn in their nationality card, and go back to be niggers if they don't want nothing to do with this. Though don't talk nothing about this. Just go be a nigger over there and shut the hell up. You don't have to mention Moors. We don't mention y'all. We only mention y'all because y'all mention us. But we don't pay attention to what those guys are doing in the conscious community or whatever. We're only bringing them up because they bring us up. And the more they bring us up, the more people are finding out about it. And are realizing that they've been getting played for the past 10 years, 15 years, playing this conscious BS. Trust me, I know, because many conscious people call me to find out more about what does it mean to be a Moor, what is this about, or whatever. All we want is their interests. They don't even have to proclaim their nationality. We don't care. But you're a dumb nigger, and you have some interest in finding out about your birthright, okay, come find out and we'll tell you something. Whatever you do with it after that, it's up to you because this is birthright. This is not a club. This is not a group. This is not an organization. This is birthrights. And trust me, you go tell a Chinese that you're going to try to steal their birthright or whatever. Guarantee you won't be breathing. Guarantee. You go to somebody out there who has a nationality and ask them, people who are treasonous and traitors to your nationality, what do you guys do to them in your country? And see what they tell you. And with that, I'll give you the floor for now.
Wow. Go ahead, mother.
Well, first, Ms., did you have a comment? I think you wanted to say something in reference to what he said, so you could go ahead and do that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I agree with everything that he said. It echoes my sentiment precisely. Yeah. But one of the things I wanted to emphasize is that, like Cujo was saying, the reason I don't respect them is that most of these people who are YouTubers now, we sat in the same halls of learning. Like, I know they know better. Any one of them you want to name, like any one of them that you name, we sat in the same halls of learning before. So they learned wisdom from Taj. They learned wisdom from my mother, and found a way to commercialize it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to sell UCC packages now because I found out a little bit of something. You know what I mean? We're going to clear up your debt and, all of that. You know what I mean? Not to say that there's anything wrong with the helping hand, but like Cujo said, it's just to the point where, you could put a lid on the pot, but eventually it's going to boil over if it's on. So that's all I'm saying. I didn't want to hold you up from going in with what you want to say, but I'll add on later.
Well, yes, first I just want to know if Sister Annie Eve is there because I'm going to, I want to say something and then I want her to comment. Are you there, Sister Annie Eve?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, my sister. All right, we get ready to. First of all, I want to say, honors to everyone, and thank you, Amazight, for having for this quick response here on the foolishness. And what we want to do.
Islam, if I may, I just want to ask you one question. Are you going to address the issue about so-called packing selling?
That was the other thing. The prophet said that we would have to have these mediums to show ourselves out from under the avalanche of lies that would be heaped upon us daily, and boy, we know what he's talking about. You're talking about a package thing. Now, that was yesterday's news or the day before news. But first of all, RV Publications does not sell packages at all, sovereignty packages for $199 or for $1 or for any Federal Reserve notes or any exchange at all whatsoever. We don't sell sovereignty packages. Lords must understand they are not sovereign citizens. Sovereignty comes with nationality. As mentioned before, when someone claims their nationality, such as, say, Chinese, they're sovereign and they're definitely tied part and parcel to that land. So same goes here. You don't go out talking about your sovereign citizen. There's no place called sovereign city, but because of the lack of study, which is why there's a lack of understanding, overstanding, and understanding of what national principles are, you don't get, a lot of people will run after these things and they call it a package. Well, I later found out that with this post, this recent post, that they're calling a identification card, a national identification card, a road travel card, or a student identification card, of which if you If you study anything that has to do with your Morris history, you're a student. If you study the website, you're a student. If you study about yourself, you're a student, I'm saying. They're calling those three things, I found out later, a package, which is absolutely ridiculous. They're freaking identification cards. How do they become a package? They are not. They are what they are, all right? And so I wanted to clear that up from yesterday's news. That is, and I posted something on the front site, but at that time I didn't know that they were calling identification cards and student ID cards packages. Just because we say we have three, you can buy all three, one or two or whatever like that. But no, they're not star-enriching packages. And anybody who believes that it is only people who have not a lick of study. They really are not ready yet with themselves. They are the ones that are going with this stuff and posting on Facebook and agreeing with this crap are the ones who they're after. Those people are after you because they know you don't study. And they're trying to derail the obvious rising of Moors, of Aboriginal indigenous people across the entire earth playing. That's what they're trying to do because they are infiltrators, believe it or not, whether they know they are consciously paid to be or whether they're doing it because usually their ego's so daggone large that they can't recognize anything else. Or, as Cujo mentioned, because they're trying to actually do things to make finance off of those who do not study, off of those who are what we call green, or what would be called initiates. Initiates, that means you're beginners. That means you're just coming in to this information. And you can equate that to a newborn child, a mother's child, you know what I mean, who must be raised up correctly with the right information. And if you read the Circle 7 Holy Quran, you will see instructions regarding that. So if you would read the works of the prophet and not what people say about him, you would be much, 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 much better off. So I would like to also say, and this is where I'm going to acquiesce to, not acquiesce, but ask and each to speak on it as soon as I finish. We're going to tell you. I looked at the video of the sister. I saw from a mothers, sisters, wake up. They're coming after you, not just because of this that just happened, but this is what they're doing. And I trust Annie E will explain that in a little more detail because we talked about it earlier. But this is why we have sisters standing on law. This is why we're doing what we're doing, because we need the mothers to wake up. Because they're definitely doing a plan now for the next generation to take the children. So somebody's scraping like crazy. Somebody is scraping. It's very annoying. So don't think, mothers, don't sleep on this. Don't think that just because your sons may be chapter 2 sons, and they may be revealing the truth, the light of truth, such as all those on this line right now, that they're doing that and you're just ignoring it. No, they are revealers or unveilers of the light because they've been given the light. All right? So, sisters, wake up, because all they want to do is take the bees. They got a plan to mess with you. As a matter of fact, listen, we know of someone. I'm going to tell you, we talked about the family services, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm just going to try to get you to understand the severity of this as it is attached as well to that driver's license instrument. And you got sheep and so-called sheep in the temples telling you should have that. You got them telling you you should have that when that is the instrument they use, and I'm going to prove it to you in just a second. Oh my God, who is that? Who is scraping? I can't talk to you
I'm about to find out who that is now.
Oh my God, it's really rude. Not me.
Okay, I got him.
No,
I got him.
He got somebody else. All right. All right, brother. We understand. They've got. I'm going to show you that how they're using that driver's license instrument. First of all, that attacks your most primal liberty, which is the liberty to move to and fro. All right? Because as we said, liberties are very broad. If you would look it up, you would see how broad they are. But the most primal one and the most restrictive one is what we have right on the back of the travel card. Read that. It's the ability to move to and fro as you choose. So I'm going to show you that. But we are telling the sisters to wake up because they're definitely coming after them